Hey everyone, it's Mary Ann at Akashic Inspiration, and today is Saturday, December 8th, 2012. Today is a 16 numerology, 16-7 day. So 16 is the tower and 7 is the chariot. So, lot of big changes, but I believe, and what I was written in my blog, what I wrote in my blog today, is that the small steps that you take will lead to these profound, large changes. So it really makes sense to me that I was thinking about it, how it is a tower day, because tower doesn't necessarily mean bad things. It just means profound changes, enlightenment, as you know, when the lightning bolt hits the tower and you're jumping off into leaps of faith. I don't see that as a bad thing. I used to think the tower was the most horrible card next to the devil card, but as I've incorporated the shadow self and the other side to create the balance in my life, I understand how you have to integrate these strong messages. And of course, the chariot is also about balance. You know, he has the 4 pillars and he has the Wheel of Fortune in his hands as he's writing. I'm thinking of the in particular, the Thoth Tarot. And it talks about how you have the 2 elements of light and dark and how that creates this forward movement. So as we have the chariot taking us forward in this forward movement, the tower comes in with these deep, profound, enlightening changes. And I think that that's what we're really going through. And I think that we need to know that we are supported, that we have our angels. And today's message, this is actually my personal reading for today that I drew for myself, but I thought it would be really wonderful to share with you because the messages are really in line with this enlightenment, with the support that we have and where it is leading us to. And today is my day 7 of the 12 days of Christmas. And today I'm going to be giving out the empowerment cards for inspired living. And this is by a gentleman, Tavis Smiley. And it's actually kind of cool. I love his artwork of his cards here. It's a 70 deck card, so it's actually quite good. Let's see if you could see on the back. We've got create, we have power, empower, and we have, what's the last one here? Healing. So very interesting cards. So I'll look forward to telling you who's going to be winning that towards the end of the reading. But today, you know, I went back. A lot of decks I've been leading to work with a lot, and it's Cheryl Harnish's Path of the Soul and the Divine Guidance cards. So we have Path of the Soul cards that I've picked 4 of these, and then 4 from the Divine Guidance decks. And that one in the map, the Enchanted Map of Colette Baron Reed, is really the ones I've really been working with this month for some reason. So it just calls to me. This is what I like. And the message is really, truly profound. So let me get to my reading here. See if I can get this to sit correctly. There we go. The first card that came out is actually the last card of Path of the Soul. This is the birth of angels. But this card to me, and I'm thinking, I guess because I'm thinking so much of Stasha today, with the beautiful package, the love package that I received from her yesterday. And I'm actually wearing the jewelry, so I'll show it again at the end of the video. This to me reminds me of Mother Mary, of the divine feminine, because if it's called the birthing of angels, then the angels came from a divine feminine, because I really think that they carry with them that nurturing, loving. And that's exactly what I wrote about today in today's blog, about how the angels, when you take a small step forward, how they're rushing in to be supportive and say, yes, take the next step. This is where you need to be going. So this card, I'll read a little bit about what Cheryl Lee says. It says, the angels are here to help you in every way they can. That we are not alone on this journey, and that your gifts are very special and very needed. These divine beings are here with you to aid in becoming fully who you are truly meant to be. Now you will see your path opening more than ever before. So that's what they want. They want to show us clearly, light the path for us as we take that little step, and they'll say, yes, now look forward. The light is shining on your path. Keep going. You know, even though we have our own doubts and our own things, they're there to really, they're really supporting us right now. I could just so feel their influence and um, their support behind us, and the signs. Stay aware of signs. The next card that came is such a beautiful, that pink and purple and super. I'm really drawn to. There's a lot of energy here because you see. Let's see if I can get it close enough for you to be able to distinguish. They're like ripples. And that's exactly what I was talking today about, the little steps rippling out. And even though we don't know where and how we will affect others, but that ripple effect will go out into the world in ways that you can never imagine. Just know that we are creating those ripples. And this is the card of revelations, that there are new beginnings ahead, that the veil is being lifted to reveal something new that was not previously available to us. Again, I go back to my past life readings this whole month. I think we're bringing information from other lives that are coming now in to reveal our true karmic and soul path of all time, for us to be able to integrate that knowledge. And that this is going to give us a new perspective, that that what we used to hold as truth is only, you know, a small part of the big picture. And it says, from here you can operate with a new view, seeing things as they really are. So a lot of this messages about truth and revelation and revealing true information from other existences, other dimensions. Love this card, and we've been getting it a lot lately. This is the Ascension card. And it's, look at the auras. I mean, the aura is just multicolored, rainbow hued. Um, it's a state of change and expansion and vibrating on new levels of consciousness, so that we are in alignment with our higher self. It says, you are one of the forerunners working towards ascension to raise the consciousness of the planet. And I really feel that all of us here on YouTube, being the light bearers that we are, that we're really moving forward in this. And that the changes that we're experiencing are not always comfortable. Yesterday, I had that little, 5-hour hiccup, but it was allowing me a change in perception. And then from there, I know I saw my growth. And that's what's going to be for you as well. As we ascend, we show it as a positive and uplifting effect on others. And where is this leading as far as the path of the soul cards? And it's funny because we started with the 44 card, the last card of the deck, and we've ending this part of the reading with the first card of the deck, which is creation. And that's what's coming about now, that we have to understand that we are creators. We create what is coming into being now, and it's happening quickly, from thought into form. So you really have to watch your thoughts, because that is what creates the reality. So your thoughts create perceptions. Okay, be conscious of what you are thinking. The time, it says, the time between the thought and its appearance in the physical will be quick. Now is the time to get clear about what you desire in life. The universal energies are working with you to bring your desires into fruition. So beautiful, lovely messages. So then we go on to the divine guidance, and I always like to pair up the path of the soul, because I think it's really talks about our life purposes, and how it's bringing things into physical manifestation. And then we go to the divine guidance card, which is working on the spiritual plane, the spiritual energies that are behind. And this is the card, and it's really interesting. I'm trying to see if I can show you um, these spectacular rainbow colors. And it's the card of resolution. And you see, it looks like little pieces of the puzzle, like it's split into four, and how everything just kind of lines up perfectly, and just like when you do puzzle pieces. And I always say that we are we individually are each pieces of the puzzle. And until we become our authentic selves, that puzzle is not complete. It's not a whole. And life is like a puzzle, and we put pieces together in a way that fits for us. Until now, your puzzle hasn't seemed to fit together in a way that made sense. What seems out of harmony will begin to feel balanced. So I think the balancing energies are now coming into play, which of course is the balancing energies of the feminine. And then we're going to start to see that things kind of start falling into place where it didn't kind of make sense to us why certain things are happening, or why certain things have come into our lives. Like, what are we supposed to do with all this stuff, all this information? And this is really interesting because to me, it looks like it's a microscope, and you're seeing the actual fibers of the grid. This, to me, of course, is the Metatron's grid around the Earth, and that each of these lights is a particular cell. And again, we are each cells, and this card is called the Deeper Look card, and it's opening us up to a unique perspective. Again, how are we seeing things? We're getting deeper understandings of why things are happening. And these deeper understandings, again, are coming from within us. We've carried them inside of us. So you need to go within. You need to do meditations. You need to allow the intuition to bring it to the forefront. There is knowledge within each one of us that we're bringing out towards this ascension process. I can't express how crucial and how important this is. That we'll see, it says, you will be able to see the smallest detail and see the energetic pattern of what is occurring. You'll see the consequences, both positive and negative, of your decisions and where they would lead you. This gives you the ability to offer sound counsel to others and to lead your own life in the right direction. Even though you may not be doing YouTube videos and posting and doing things like that, and you're just watching, know that within your own life structure, that you are a leader to others, that others come to you for counsel. I think that's why, as you are learning, you are teaching, which is the message of the Hierophant, is to be a teacher and to be a student at the same time. And this is a kind of a little bit of a warning, and I know I'm prone to this as well. And you'll see here you've got these teeth. It's kind of a scary looking thing, kind of a monsterish, or one of those Venus flytraps or something. And the teeth are faced inward. So this is the card of self-talk. You need to be aware of how you speak about yourself. How you speak about what's happening in your life. Oh, that never happens to me. Oh, I never get any good things, blah, 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 on and on. The negative self-criticism, the judgments. Your guides, they're telling you it's time to be gentler to yourself. So even though this is a strong message, I think it's also the flip side. I know that Stasha likes to give both sides of a card, is that it's time to be gentle and kind to yourself, just as you would be to anyone else. Apply that same compassion that you have for others to yourself. And once you do that, the final card of the reading, and it's such a beautiful, happy card because it is the card of happiness. Now, again, lots of energies. You see these ripple effects. This golden color, which is the color of the ascension, the golden light that is within us. It's the universal energy that's moving through our life and our inner being right now. This energy sets up everything that's going to be brought into the physical plane. And it says, be conscious of whether or not you are allowing this energy to flow. There is a lot of good coming your way, especially happiness. Also note the golden ripples that emanate outwards. This shows that the energy shift will have a positive and uplifting effect on others as well. So again, we are golden light bearers, folks. This is what we are coming to in 12/12/12, 12/21, and on into 2013. It doesn't stop with December 21st. So don't get hooked up on the date. It's all about what's going to start now, but it's going to continue and build momentum. And I think that 12/21, since we have created a conscious earth, mass consciousness, that it will kind of propel us. All of these light workers doing meditations, and this is what Red Tent's going to be about on Wednesday, is what are we doing that we're going to be a part of that mass consciousness to elevate the earth. It's just going to create beautiful, wonderful ripples out into the universe. The angels, the universe, other beings are in anticipation of how we are going to bring this ascension into the fifth dimension, into this dimension of love and working from our heart center. They're looking forward to this unique and particular time in this space reality as we ascend into that um, part of love. So as part of that, in my 12 days of Christmas, our empowerment cards are going to go to, and she has a YouTube video channel, and she's been leaving such beautiful, nice little comments for me on all these days. So I just wanted to acknowledge you and say thank you so much for subscribing to me. Thank you for watching and giving me your beautiful comments. Her YouTube channel is DA Queenie 38. So congratulations, DA Queenie. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments that you've been leaving me the last few days. And I hope you all have enjoyed the reading today. I really, when I got it this morning, it just really uplifted me and made me feel really good. And that's what I want for you. I wanted you to feel good today. It's a beautiful day. It's cloudy here in Miami, but it's still a beautiful day. The sun is always shining. Much light and love I send to you, and blessings for the day. Namaste.